You actually want me to divorce you to marry Gertrude?
Well, now, given the circumstances and a little time to think about it, it could be a solution.
How?
Well, it would give AJ something to hold on to when Carly's gone. And you know that marriage is doomed. That's just a matter of time.
Well, I know after Carly's performance this evening, you're absolutely right. But there's got to be some other way to support AJ without tearing our marriage apart.
Okay, any suggestions?
We'll just continue to support him and defend him against Father and all of his enemies.
Here's the deal, Alan. If you refuse, I'll be forced to go to Grandfather with the happy news that I'm ready to come back to ELQ as CEO. Now, do you really think that a few hugs and kisses from Mom and Dad are going to get AJ through that?
AJ's a lot tougher than you think.
It will shatter him.
Do you honestly believe that? Besides, you're bluffing. You don't want to go back to ELQ. You want to stay with the L&B, don't you? I mean, you just got yourself a new office.
There are a lot of people who can run that company in my absence.
Ned is offering you a chance to save your son's job.
AJ is an outstanding CEO. He is creative and capable, and he's going to take that company to places you couldn't even begin to imagine.
Are you certain that Grandfather and the other board members share that opinion? Grandfather's only loyalty is to ELQ. Now, if he thinks he can make another dollar, he will dump AJ like yesterday's coffee grind.
You have stated time and time again you don't want to come back.
What I want, what I desperately need is for you to court and marry Gertrude. And I will do anything to get it.
Don't rule this out completely. It could be a positive solution for all of us.
Monica, excuse me, fake divorces and marriages are not a positive solution for anything.
Well, maybe you could look at it as a temporary inconvenience. The point is, you marrying Gertrude gives everyone what they want. You get to save AJ's job, you protect him from Edward, and I get to hold on to my company.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't your uncle's will say that you could keep the company if you stayed happily married for a year, and you and Ned are married, so why would you need us?
Ned and I are more in love than ever. The problem is, Gertrude refuses to believe it.
She has people spying on us day and night. She followed us to Italy on our honeymoon. She harassed us at the spa we were visiting. At this point, we will do anything to get rid of her.
Yes.
Why don't you take out a restraining order?
Alexis seems to think that would be very difficult. Besides, I do have sympathy for my Aunt Gertrude for losing Uncle Herbert.
Chloe and I, we just want to be alone.
So do I.
Look, Alan, I know this is an unusual request.
Unusual? It is absolutely heartless for me to prey on some unsuspecting widow.
Alan, Gertrude is a piranha in expensive pumps. I promise you, if you didn't have money, she wouldn't acknowledge your existence.
What is to prevent me from telling Gertrude exactly what you're doing?
Well, if you do, I'll be forced to visit Grandfather and get my old job back. And he will bounce AJ on the spot.
Look, I can see there are benefits to this solution, but I've got to consider what a divorce would do to Emily.
I've thought about that, Monica. I think she's old enough to be trusted. We should just tell her everything.
I think Alan and I need to talk privately.
AJ's your son, and he needs you. I don't think the decision should be that hard.
Do you think we were too hard on them?
No. Threats and emotional blackmail are the engines that keep this family running. Anything less would make a dent.
Heartwarming.
Let's go.
Okay.